what's so interesting about your character's ship is, he's having this very personal dilemma where he's questioning his role, his job. He's in a relationship with this fantastic woman that winds up being, an illegal immigrant into the country, which conflicts with him being an ICE agent, obviously. Well, what did you find most interesting about that inner conflict that we see play out?
It's very normal conflict. It happens every day, a million times a day, just slightly different professions and slightly different stakes at hand. Yeah, you said it. Ships, he's very complex, conflicted, hasn't had the best goes at it, dealt the greatest of hand, but he's trying to, uh, he's landed a job. He's grateful for that. But then he's faced with having to make some very tricky decisions and go up against his own internal obstacles of fear every day. We can start with that. Yeah.
We don't see your character and Zoe's character meet up until near the end. They kind of have parallel stories, but when you do, it's a really great scene. Can you talk about that intense chase and the physicality? I was just surprised how physical you both got. How was filming that scene?
Zoe and I, we've been dear friends for a very long time. Same with Marco. So first, I was so happy to get to work with her and Marco on this film, collaborate finally. When you're working with somebody you care dearly for and having to do scenes like this, really you just want to make sure everybody's safe. That's first and foremost. Other than that, her and I are very similar in the way that we like to make everything look as realistic as possible, to our detriment. And so that was kind of the situation we were dealing with there. It's a gritty, sort of dark scene, but it's my character. He's quite angry, not particularly at her, but he's quite angry about what he's done previous to this, what he's had to do, and he's really questioning if he can withstand what this job is going to ask of him in his future, moving forward. So he's met himself, met at the decisions he's made in life, all the while thinking that he finally made a good one.
And then my last question, you mentioned Marco. I was very surprised this was his feature debut because it's so confidently shot. What just kind of stood out about him, as a director?
His man, what stood out to me for Marco as a director, his passion, his commitment, his poetry, his artistry, his sensitive aura, his vulnerability, all of that radiated to the crew and the cast wonderfully. It just made everybody want to do something poetic right back for him, do something honest. Everybody was eager to be as honest as they could on screen, and what more could you ask for? Also, what more could you ask for in a director to make you want to do that, to give you the security and space to do that? It was a gift.